Systems MR918. Welcome back to Just a Few Reviews. I am Johnny Phoenix. With me as always, my partner Joe the Man. Oh, Big Joe, right?
Big Joe, right?
Big Joe. And with us today we're very honored to have a good guest with us today. His name is Brad Lyons. Brad is a factory rep from one of the firearm industry. He's going to join us today with some products from ATI as well as his special
Shadow Systems.
Shadow Systems, right? Shadow Systems. Unique product for the Glock platform. So I'll throw it over to Brad. Have a little
all right. So I'm here with to introduce the MR918 by Shadow Systems. This is a Glock 19 frame, or compatible with a Glock 19 frame. What they're doing is they have a flat face trigger. It's a 4 to 4.5 pound trigger. It's a 1 in 10 twist barrel, and it's all made here in the U.S. There's two different models. We've got the Elite cut, which has a window cut and top aggressive one-way serrations. And then here's the Combat. It's the same gun. It doesn't have as deep of the serrations on the front, and it does not have the window cut. Both of these pistols you can get it with or without a optics plate, which is based off an RMR. So that is the Shadow Systems. It also has a very aggressive stippling on the side, and there's 3 separate back straps. So if you like low, neutral, or high hold, you've got one for each way that you naturally would point a pistol. So with all that said, I think we should get out and try to shoot.
More like 22 yards.
Okay.
Going hot.
Going hot.
Going hot. All right, we're back from shooting at the range. We're out here today at Cowtown shooting range, outside of Phoenix in the Peoria area. We're kind of running out of sunlight, so wanted to get back here and talk a little bit about the guns that we went through. And big shout out to Brad Lyons, the factory rep here in Phoenix area for a lot of the gun companies, and also MMP Guns for lending us and loaning us their guns. Joe, what you think of the guns we shot?
First things we shot today were the Shadow Systems 9mm pistols. They were very similar to the Glock platform. They both shot great, both smooth. They're a lot smoother than shooting your standard Glock 19. The grip texture felt awesome. The undercuts on it made your hand fit perfect on there. The sights were great on there too. The serrations on the slide, everything about that gun was smooth. It shot great. Highly recommend it. I mean, for the price point, you really can't. It's a, you know, it looks like a Gucci Glock, but you're not paying Gucci Glock price. You're way under $1,000 on those pistols. I think they're closer to like $700-800 range. What did you think about them, Phoenix?
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I didn't really expect much for a gun. I mean, a Glock's a Glock to me. About the only thing you can do with a Glock is to switch out the trigger. But you know, I was a little surprised by it. The ergonomics on the gun are pretty impressive. And like I said, there's really not much you can do with a Glock. It's not like you can take a 1911 and do a bunch of modifications on it. But Shadow Systems did a pretty good job. And quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of, like you said, Gucci Glocks. You know, you're just dumping a bunch of money into a platform that can't really be upgraded to a point where it's going to be any better than it came out of the factory. But if I were going to get one, it'd probably be the Shadow Systems, because the price does make a lot more sense to me than your $2,000 Glocks. And there's no shots against those companies. People like what they like. For my personal taste, I think this would be fine if I were going to shoot it in competition. I'd probably even take it as a carry gun.
Well, I'll probably rate it just as good as like a Zev custom Glock. I've shot Zev custom Glocks, Salem Arms. I've shot a lot of those custom Glocks, and I put that right up there with them. It's a good shooting pistol.
Yeah, I'm not that good. I can't shoot anything that well, so the stock Glock works for me. So at the end of the day, it was a great time out here shooting with the guns. Both of them performed well. I will say that the gun with the optics worked really well. Those optics, what was on the Holosun?
The Holosun, yep.
Yeah, that Holosun really worked well with it. So if you're interested in upgrading your Glock, you may not have to. You just go out and buy one of these guns, which has all the upgrades and modifications that you would want: slide cuts, serrations, all that neat stuff. So if you're a Glock fan and you want something a little bit different, but you don't want to spend a ton of money on it, give it a look.
Yeah, for sure. We want to thank you guys all for all your support. We want to give you guys more content. If you guys can hit that subscribe button, maybe comment below. And if you guys want to see something from us, you want to see a review in the future, go ahead and comment, and we'll see if we can get that done for you.
Yeah, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, also my blog, Tac Blog. Thanks a lot, and big shout out to GP and Mad Mac for taking care of our blog while we're out here doing what we do. Thank you very much for seeing us. We'll see you next time.